Hello and welcome once again to Bristol Motor Speedway, as it's the Hooters Nationwide Series that will take to the track here today. 75 laps in store here from the Bristol Motor Speedway, as Tom Shelley, doing his best to try and get a win on the scoreboard, comes into the race 4th in points, 261 points out. Probably not going to be able to take over the points lead, which is what he would need to do. But he is starting on pole. Looks like he might be able to get that race win. Alongside him will be the 34, Trevor Meacham. And in row 2 will be Gordon Fan and Bob Johansson. Row 3, Seth Cole and Derek Benassi. Those are a couple drivers looking for their first win of the season. Jeffrey Buckeye and Preston Vale in row 4. PJ Williams and Amy Shelley row 5. Amy's looking for another win. Gordon Fan doesn't need any more wins, neither does Preston Vale.
Start your engines!
Most of the top 10 starters here have yet to crack the win column here for the Hooters Nationwide Series. Gordon Fan, Preston Vale, they have 2 wins, so they are already in the chase. Amy Shelley starting inside row 5. She has a win, but needs another one if she wants to make the chase. As it looks like all 42 starters get rolling here today. And as the field comes to turns number 3 and 4, Tom Shelley, Trevor Meacham lead the field down. Let's get going from Bristol. Big jump for Tom Shelley. Just what he was wanting. And similar to what happened yesterday in the truck race. As the field battles for second, Tom Shelley already out to a 1-second lead. Meacham grabs second and now will try and chase down that 23 car, which is nearly a straightaway ahead. Meanwhile, the back of the pack's already almost half a lap down. And with the help of Johansson, it looks like Meacham's closing in on the 23. And there's problems. There's a car on his roof. It's Chris Washer. Wow. So problems here on lap number 5. James Henry with a lot of damage. Oh, and there's a car in the fence. It's Angel Navarro. Joe Davis is wrecked. All hell is breaking loose now. Oh, and what? Okay. We will take you back, see what happened. Oh, Dustin Griffiths is on pit road. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff going on here, and we'll bring you back to recap all of the action that's just occurred here. And we're back. Here's what happened to Chris Washer. Just like yesterday in the truck race, he gets loose on the outside line here. Comes down the track. Nothing for Maria Kulaya to do. And just the instant of him getting put into the fence and hit by Kulaya again sends the 4 flipping wildly. There's Gerard. Nothing he could have done. Joe Davis gets clipped in this as well. Let's watch what happens to Griffiths. Oh, this one's already happened. Oh my. So he just avoided the wreck there with Chris Washer. And then Andrew Dodds is trying to come back out onto the track and comes up into Griffiths, last week's winner. Angel Navarro with nowhere to go. Dylan Young makes contact. There's where James Henry gets his damage. Oh, and Warren Cherry. Maria Kulaya with more damage. Oh, there's Joe Davis. But he was one of the leaders. He had something else that happened, didn't he? No, who was... The 19. I know I saw the 19. That and the 24. Okay, let's try and figure out what happens to 24 now. Okay, so they're still trying to get away from what happened in front of them. Let's try and figure out where... Okay, so then Johansson comes down into the 25. No one hits the wall there. Gordon Fan hits the 24, and then that's where the 24 gets his damage. The 19 then hits someone. Or gets hit, I mean. Oh, Navarro just smacked the back end of Seth Cole. And so now he's coming down the track to try and avoid all of this. Comes up to get around the 25, and there's Johansson. And where does the 8 come into this? Okay, so he's behind it. Isn't there more? I don't think so. So we will take you back to the green flag. Chaos here to bring out the first caution of the day. And we are back. Tom Gerard, Chris Washer, Dustin Griffiths, Joe Davis, and Maria Kulai have all retired. Theo Stiegel is 1 lap down, and Angel Navarro is 2 laps down. Tom Shelley leads. Trevor Meacham, Bob Johansson, Seth Cole, Gordon Fan, Derek Benassi, Jeffrey Buckeye, Preston Vale, Amy Shelley, and Preston Plord are the top 10. Then it's Drew Austin, Daniel Day, PJ Williams, Wayne James, William Duncan, Jake Davis, Zach Buchanan, Kyle Austin, Charles Sanford, and Kyle Thomas, your top 20. Green flag's back out. Wow, Theo Stiegel's actually up to speed there in the 85 on the inside line, isn't he? And just as I say that, the 85 will fall off. Okay. That's just what the 23 needed. He's going to try and check out now. Johansson, Seth Cole coming to pit road. Because of the damage, the cars are just too loose now. And Tom Shelley is all alone now. 1.5 seconds back to Trevor Meacham. What's funny is now because of that, Theo Stiegel just made 2 positions. Although Shelley's car all by itself is slower right now than Meacham's car. As Gordon Fan struggles to try and get around the 85. Oh, there's more trouble. Preston Plord is around. He was running 13th. Amanda Johnson, Jose Navarro, James Henry, John McNamara possibly. We had guys on pit road. Amy Shelley, Jeffrey Buckeye. Warren Cherry's on pit road. What on earth is going on? And Tom Shelley's coming down pit road. Is anyone going to stay out? Well, Theo's a lap down, so what? Wrong side pit road. There's plenty of guys staying out. Gordon Fan stays out. Derek Benassi. Wow. So we're going to stay tuned to the 23, see what the strategy is. Meanwhile, Theo Stiegel's on the tail end of the lead lap. Let's see what the top two cars do. And Stiegel will pit. Never mind. I'm surprised. Fuel only for the 23 and the 34. Oh, and how are they going to score this? Oh, contact. Apparently they're going to give that to Meacham. And now it's time to take a look back at what happened to bring out the caution. And we're back. Here's what happened to Preston Plord coming off of turn number 4. And can you say deja vu? It's the same thing that's been happening. Although this time he saves it. No one there to hit him. But as he comes back at the track, Charles Sanford and Wayne James making contact. Oh, and that's... Okay, that's where all these other guys are going to get involved. Is when Sanford comes down the track. And once again, Andrew Dodds comes up the track and gets into another driver. So now my question, I guess, is did these guys just come down because of that, or were they already committed? Warren was committed, it looks like. And then the other two were ahead of this anyway, so there's definitely no wreck avoidance there. So that's what happened underneath this one. There's your race leader. You're back for the green flag here from Bristol. And we're back. No new retirements, but a lot more lap cars as Gordon Fan, Derek Benassi, PJ Williams, Daniel Day, Jake Davis, William Duncan, Kyle Thomas, Tyson Broad, TJ Williams, and Zach Buchanan is your top 10. Seth Cole, Angel Navarro, Warren Cherry. Okay, so Warren Cherry, Jeffrey Buckeye, Amy Shelley, Theo Stiegel, Seth Cole, Angel Navarro, and Bob Johansson are all one or more laps down. Seth trying to fight it. Doing a really good job of fighting on that inside line. I mean, after all, that car is severely damaged on the rear end. Was that Qualls on pit road? And it was! And the caution flag is out. As I'm hitting the wrong button. I have no clue. I'll suspect Patterson involved in the initial. I think Gornfan's going to try and commit to pit road, but he's trying to let the pace car by. And this could cause some issues with Jose Navarro. Gornfan definitely is coming down pit road. He's got pit stall number 1. And a lot of guys coming. Fuel only for the 19. And he's down way before some guys even reached pit road. This should be interesting to see if anyone actually is able to beat the 19 off pit road. The answer to that being a no. But Jake Davis is your race leader now. And we're back. Here's what the caution came out for this time. Brennan Patterson, a simple little spin off the front bumper of the 39 car of Amanda Shelley. I almost had a bigger wreck back there. So nothing major. Bring out the caution this time. We'll take you back to the green, or we'll bring you back for the green flag here from Bristol. And we are back. Jake Davis continues to lead. No one is retired now, or no new retirements. Those still a lap down. Warren Cherry, Jeffrey Buckeye, Amy Shelley, Theo Stiegel, Dylan Young, James Qualls, Charles Sanford, Seth Cole, all one lap down. Angel Navarro and Bob Johansson, 2 down. Jose Navarro's on a tail end of lead lap. Jake Davis leads. Then it's TJ Williams, Zach Buchanan, Kyle Sosnowski, Drew Austin, Trevor Meacham, John McNamara, Preston Vale, Preston Plord, and Brad Johnson, your top 10 on the restart. Jake Davis continues to lead. He's in the middle, 3 wide. This might not end well. Whoa, Kyle Austin! Or no, it's Angel Navarro. I'm sorry, I'm confusing my silver Dodges. Battle for second back there, or back here with Zach Buchanan and TJ Williams. TJ going back to that NASA scheme, which brought him some success in the early going of the season. Kyle Sosnowski up here in the top 4. And now Jake Davis trying to make quick work of Jose Navarro as he dives to the inside of the 98. And he will make the pass. See, passes can be made on the inside line. Wow, and Seth Cole dropped that back really quick. As we go to the spectator cam now. There's a look at the 99. And it's a 2.5 second lead back to this guy. Whoa, and Buchanan got loose. Oh, Tom Shelley! Wow. Even when he starts on pole, he can't get the win. Man, when it's just not meant to be. Well, he will have 2 more chances to get the win that he desperately needs now. As Jose Navarro brings his battered number 98 car down pit road. He's one of those that's needing an extra win now as well to make the chase. Doesn't look like it will happen here tonight. As this wreck starts on the front straightaway, we'll bring you back to see what happened, or we'll take you back to see what happened, and then we'll bring you back for the restart. And we're back. A lot of components to this one, so we'll take them stride by stride, and hopefully you guys can keep up a little bit. Angel Navarro and Theo Stiegel are going to get loose off this corner. They're going to get into both Charles Sanford and Preston Plord respectively. Navarro just spins. Stiegel picks up Trevor Meacham or collects Trevor Meacham in this. And then back here, Drew Austin has his own issues, as he's going to get loose as well, and Jake Cole is going to get involved in this one. And watch the 23, as he's not even involved in this at all. Actually, James Henry gets into the 14. The 11 gets into the 43 to make this one a lot worse. And watch the 23. He gets a little bit of damage there, and then he's going to hit the 5. But he still is very decent minor amounts of damage in this one until he comes back at the track when the leaders were coming, and that's when he's going to get involved in this, as there's the 98, and then watch as he comes back down in front of the 53. And so with that, we'll bring you back for the green flag here from Bristol. Should be just about halfway done by the time this caution period's withdrawn. And we just came back and they were getting the green flag. Jake Davis continues to lead. Then it's Kyle Sosnowski, Preston Plord. Kyle Sosnowski. Yeah. Sorry, Jake Davis, Kyle Sosnowski, Preston Plord. And whoa, there's a problem with Preston's car. He's headed down the pit road. The third place car. As this has got to be painful. He's coming down here at 34 and he's just lost a lap to Jake Davis. He's lost a lap. He hasn't gotten to his pit stall yet. And with that, we'll take you back to the 10 now. As with all that commotion, he's able to get a 2.6 second lead. Then it's 3.6 seconds back to this man, Tyson Broad, the third place car. Have to go back even farther now to find the Preston Vale, the fourth place runner. And Derek Benassi in fifth place just behind him. And look at all that clean air around the 10 car. No one is in the same zip code as Jake Davis tonight. Worth mentioning, Jake comes into this race 16th in points, 460 points out of the race lead, or out of the points lead. He cannot actually take the points lead. So he's one of those that will have to get a win, and there's a wreck in front of him. Seth Cole. I saw Seth around on the back straightaway. So unfortunately, Seth's not going to go from bad to worse. As with this run, he can pretty much throw all chase hopes out of the question. This is the only series where he has yet to win in so far this season now. As he's now captured a cup and a truck win. Oh, and there's no caution? No! No caution! Wow! So no caution coming out for whatever happened. If I remember and we get a shot to take a look at it, I will make sure to... I will actually take a look back at what happened there with Seth. But meanwhile, Jake Davis having to deal with lap traffic. He's trying to look underneath Kyle Austin. He's already gone past John McNamara. As Kyle Sosnowski's now having to deal with the 16. And the lap traffic has closed this gap down to 1 second now. As Jake Davis tries to look underneath the 23 of Tom Shelley. And look, the 32 is right behind this. Kyle looking for his second win of the season. And the gap is less than 3/10 now. Just imagine tomorrow when it's even longer race. As now Sosnowski having to fight with the 20. That's exactly what Jake was needing to see. As now Jake Williams tries to fight the 31 of PJ Williams. Has to get out of the throttle a little bit. No big deal. I mean, Sosnowski's still dealing with the 20 back there. And just like that, the gap back out to 1.2 seconds. That 31 actually isn't too damaged. That's why it's going to be so big of a fight here. And it's why the 32 is having to fight with the 20, unfortunately. Which I don't get either, because 20's now already one lap down. Usually these guys do not like to fight the leaders once they've already fallen a lap down. Oh, to the 23 and past the Tom Shelley for a position there. Is that for a position, or is Tom already 2 laps down? No, Tom's only 1 lap down. And he's in the 14th position. Oh, that's because there's retirements. Didn't get to cover this. Preston Plort is retired. Zach Buchanan, Drew Austin, Tom... Oh, sorry, that's Jake Cole. I'm used to trucks now already. Trevor Meacham, Jose Navarro, Wayne James, Kyle Thomas all out of the race, leaving 29 cars on the track, and 13 now of which are on the lead lap. PJ Williams, the last of those, right out in front of the race leader. And now we have a battle for the 14th position right now as Tom Shelley has it and Kyle Austin wants it. And Kyle Sosnowski wants to get by both of these guys, as they are, in fact, actually holding up the 32. Even if the gap is back down 2.9 seconds, they are holding up that 32. It just depends on the lap and what Jake Davis has to deal with. As you have Amanda Shelley out in front, she's also on the lead lap. How about TJ Williams not too far out in front of the race leader in the 11th position? Gordon Fan is out in front of the race leaders. He's in 6th. You can actually see the 6th place car out in front of the race leader. Elijah Workman's gone the wall. He's on the lead lap. Or no, he's actually a lap down already. Back to, yeah, he is 1 lap down in the 26th position. As Jake Davis is looking underneath the 31 of PJ Williams. PJ's up there behind the 33. Here comes Tom Shelley back up. Oh, Jake's got big issues here. He's got the 39 in front of him who can't get the power down the inside line. He's got PJ Williams on the outside of him. And now he's got Kyle Austin right on his back bumper once again. Whoa, and Amanda Shelley just nearly lost it out that corner. As this brings Kyle Sosnowski right back up into this. Jake Davis is able to clear the 20, although the 20 comes right back to the inside. Tyson Broad's up here. Now Jake's clear once again. He'll set his sights on the 39. As they're 3 wide, not too far out in front of them. That's PJ Williams on the inside, Elijah Workman in the middle, and Brad Johnson on the outside. And Jake Davis looks inside of Amanda Shelley. Amanda fighting hard to try and stay on the lead lap. As there are 13 cars, she is the 13th and final car on the lead lap. As there's only 2 or 3 laps to go now at this point. 3 to go for Jake Davis. Can he hold on for his first career Hooters Nationwide win? Or does Kyle Sosnowski have anything for him? Will the lap cars decide who wins this race? Do the leaders reckon does Tyson Broad pull it out? What's out? 1 lap to go. Kyle Sosnowski's right on the back bumper of Jake Davis. He's going to have 1 shot as they come through turns 3 and 4. And out of 4, it's not going to be enough. Jake Davis wins at Bristol. And they're going to say 12 cars finished on the lead lap, and oh, there's problems. How about that? Kyle Sosnowski and Amanda Shelley make contact after the checkered flag has flown. Not quite sure what was going on between those two. But your lead lap finishers here today, and they're going to mark Brad Johnson and PJ Williams as a lap down. Jake Davis, Kyle Sosnowski, Tyson Broad, Derek Benassi, Preston Vale, William Duncan, Gordon Fan, James Henry, Brendan Patterson, and TJ Williams. Those marked as on the lead lap officially at the race end. Jake Davis celebrating his win here today. Worth mentioning, next week the trucks and Nationwide race will race in Iowa Well, Cup Series will go to California next week. Or the Cup Series still has their own round of Bristol to take care of. They will take care of that tomorrow. They have 100 laps set up here from the Bristol Motor Speedway. And here we go. Looks like Jake's going to try and get it to victory lane this time. Let's see if he has better luck than Kyle Austin did yesterday. And yeah, he's going to make it up there. Great job, Jake. We'll see you tomorrow for the Cup race.